Hello guys, and welcome back to this course on building your own age and gender detector using machine learning. In the last video, we saw how our output GUI file will look like, which was a basic GUI file which just consisted of a header and an upload button. We then tested our image on our model on the training and test dataset which we used to train it and evaluate it. Then we tested our image on tested our model on real life images, and we found out its limitation. That was that most of the uh, image should be of the face, and the backgrounds should be as least as possible to get optimum results. So in this video, we are going to install Python in your system, which is the required tool for machine learning. So for that, just go to python.org. Python.org is the official website for Python. So it contains all the latest version of Python which are being moderated and being repaired, and it also has a large community for any problems you counter during any of the process which involves Python. So to download Python, I'll just select this download option in this blue bar, and here I'll select view the full list of downloads, and here it contains a list which contains the latest Python versions along with their release date and their end of support date. So whenever you are installing a version of Python, kindly make ensure that you don't install those versions whose support date has ended. So for example, I can't install Python 2.7 in this case because its support has ended on 1st Jan 2020. In this project, I'll recommend you to download Python 3.7.9, for which you just need to press this download button and it redirects you to this page now. And now when you drag down, it contains a file list which contains the versions with the operating system description and other things. Since this is a Windows operating system, I'm going to select from these options, and within these I recommend you to use this option, that is the Windows x86-64 web executable installer. So I'll just download it. So after downloading, when you install the setup of Python and click on run, the window will look like this, but in my case it's showing the modify option because I already have Python installed in my system. So I'll just do modify, but you'll need to select the install options, and I just press next and install, and it says me here, thank you for installing Python 3.7.9. Also make sure when this thank you window will appear in your system, kindly tick that option of add to path, which generally appears either here or in the bottom left corner, because that will be very essential to install the required libraries in Python. So just click on close, and this is closed. So in the case if you forgot to add to path, I'll tell you how to do it. So for that you'll need to search path in the search bar of Windows, and select the first option, that is edit the system environment variables. And when you select it, the window will come something like this. So you can see this is the system properties window, which contains settings option for performance, for user profiles, and for startup and recovery. But what we are going to select is this environment variables option. We click on it and it redirects us to the environment variables window, that is this. So this is our environment variable windows, which contains the variable locations of various variables which are used in our system, and one of them which we are going to use here is path. So to add Python to path, you select this path variable and click on edit, which will again redirect you to a window like this. So here you'll just need to add Python's location, and for that you'll need to search Python in the task bar's search bar and right click on that and click on open file location. So this is the location of Python, and what you need to do here is just copy this and just paste it here, and for that you will just click on new and paste the path here. I won't be doing it because I have already added Python to my path, but for those who forgot about it, you'll need to do it. So I just close this window. And so now that we have installed Python and added it to a path, let's install an IDE for us to code on. So there are various IDEs that you can use for doing machine learning tasks on Python. For example, there is Spider IDE, which can be downloaded from this button. There is also PyCharm, which is made by JetBrains, which can be downloaded from this button. But what I will recommend you to install and what we will be using in this course is VS Code, which is made by Microsoft. Now the reason we are going to use here, and I recommend you to use VS Code, is that first, this is a very light software, so it requires very low space in the system and it runs smoothly most of the time. The second reason is that this is an open source software, so it has a large community around it and it has development done daily. So if you encounter a problem or an issue in VS Code, there is a high chance that somebody has already encountered that error and someone has solved it already. So in Visual Studio Code, now in this window, you'll need to select the version you want to install according to your OS. In this case, I'll click on Windows, and when I do this, it will redirect me to this window saying thanks for downloading VS Code for Windows, and it also gives us some of the basic features that it provides, that is support for Python, C++ and other things. So now when you will open VS Code software for installation, the window will appear something like this. So here you will just need to accept the agreement and click on next, and I recommend you to create the desktop icon and add that open with code option and this add to path. Click on next and then click on install to install VS Code in your system. I won't be doing that now because I've already installed VS Code in my system, so I'll just press cancel. But in this case, your case, you'll have to install it if you don't have VS Code already in your system. So now that we have installed VS Code also, we'll open it. So when you open VS Code for the first time, the window will look something like this. So here, as you can see, in this customize option, there are tools and languages supports for JavaScript, Python, Java, PHP, Azure, Docker, and various other stuff. But in this case, in machine learning, what we will be needing is Python only. So for that, I'll click on extensions and I'll first install this Python extension by searching Python and selecting the first option. And now here the install button will appear. You'll need to click that to install Python for VS Code. In my case, it is not coming because I already have installed it in my system. The next thing you'll need to install is Anaconda extension pack, and similarly you will install it by clicking here. In my case, it is not coming because I already have installed this extension pack in my system. And the last extension pack you will need to install is Jupyter by searching Jupyter here and selecting the first option, and again by clicking here the install button. So in my case it isn't coming because I already have installed Jupyter in my system. So now that before we end this video, let's recap what we have done in this video. We first installed Python in your system using python.org. Then we added Python to path, which was very necessary for downloading the library which we will be requiring in this course. Then we installed an IDE for us to code on in the system locally. In this case, we downloaded VS Code, which is an open source IDE by Microsoft. And then we downloaded some extensions and packages for our project that were Jupyter, Anaconda extension pack, and Python. So in the next video, we will learn to do Jupyter notebook coding. That is the reason we will be using Jupyter notebooks instead of normal python.py files. And we will also do some basic coding in Python, such as the print statements, the loops, and the functions. So guys, that was all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.